So Trump's going to do mass firings. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. He's been failing at firing. No, seriously. For almost 6 weeks, he's been failing at firing. So basically, he tried to fire the inspector generals. They got their jobs back through the judicial branch because they said you illegally fired them. He tried to fire the FBI, the CIA. They got their jobs back. He tried to fire USAID. They got their jobs back. And last week, he tried to fire the IRS, and they got their jobs back. They're going to get their jobs back because they said it was poor performance. But the problem is they didn't get a performance review. They're going to get their jobs back. And right now, he's fighting in the Supreme Court to make a judgment saying he could fire whoever he wants. And that doesn't look good because initially he was trying to get the main guy he was trying to fire, the watchdog, to get them fired. And it didn't work in lower courts. And the Supreme Court said, we're not going to fire him right now. We're going to make a judgment, then see what happens. And that was 2 versus 7, who were in favor of firing the guy temporarily. And it still didn't work. And that was the Supreme Court that he's supposed to own. It's not working. This firing thing is not working. What I'm trying to tell y'all is because it's not working, he's in a position right now where he's getting caught up thinking that he can throw mass firings around like whatever. But do you notice the timing? Do you notice the timing? That mass firings are coming right when the GOP budget is trying to go through. While he's lying to the press saying, oh, I'm not going to cut Medicaid. Knowing right there that he's cutting the actual committee's funding. There's no way in the world you can cut a committee like Energy and Commerce that gets $880 billion. You're going to cut $880 billion and not cut Medicaid. You're going to cut $300 billion for food stamps and not cut food stamps. Think we're idiots. And we're not. The idea is that he's trying to do sleight of hand. On this end, he does these massive fires to throw you off. Then he has that video that goes out about Gaza. You saw that? They got the video on his Truth Social about Gaza. It's all over the place. Trump Gaza. Whatever he can do to make you look over here, while over here, he's actually trying to work like hell to get the GOP behind doing cuts to that very thing, Medicaid, without saying it. Just like he said, there's no Project 2025. Yet at the same time, everything is Project 2025. I'm gonna cut the prices. I'm gonna lower the prices. I'm gonna lower them. Yet now eggs are expected to go up 40% this year. He's doing sleight of hand. And you're watching the greatest grifter in American history, sleight of hand. He makes P.T. Barnum look like an amateur. The other thing I want you to pay close attention to is everything he's saying about Elon Musk. He's setting up Elon, and people don't know it. Look, follow me on subscribe on my channel. I'm going to tell you, I got a playlist called Elon's Evil Plans. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to it. You want to get on this subscription and understand it's free. So get on it and definitely you want to hear it because it's going to be subscribe only. I'm going to start putting subscribe only content out. You want to be able to see it. This is going to be cutting edge stuff that very few people are talking about.